himself doing more and more with his dominant hand because he feels stronger.
All right, half-court set.
And West is guarding Tinsley. And O'Neal defended by Antoine Walker. And it's by O'Neal, and it's 4-0 Indiana. Out, and here is Jackson with a three. And here is Gary Payton. So far, the Celtics have rushed most of their early shots, but not the inside. Jermaine O'Neal blocks right for friends, coming out of nowhere to make a big play. And that's why Davis is coming off there, but forced to bring him in early with less than 4 minutes going by.
Well, you don't know whether you're making shots, but we are certain about one thing: he's sure going to take it. And I think Doc knows that. This is a bad sign, ladies and gentlemen. I have to tell you, for the Celtics, anytime Jermaine O'Neal, who happens to be a little bit injured, gets this kind of start, he turns around, he shows him the turnaround jump shot. They let him shut up in low. He turns around again and hits the jump shot. Now blocks with his left hand, which is his off hand, defensively.
Prince leaves the game, and he is replaced by Al Jefferson. Very good future, I would have to say, Rex, for this Boston Celtic team with a lot of young guys. The question is Johnson not 100% either, playing with a sore foot?
Well, Anthony Johnson is a backup on the floor.
Well, definitely so, in particular where the pace is concerned. They gamble more on getting out. But I think they put a lot of teams to sleep with this health.
Mates. Kevin McHale, of course, is in Minnesota. We know that. We got John Thompson, an early Celtic, with us right here at the table.
Thank you.
6 on the shot clock. Jermaine O'Neal going in and scoring. So 3 rebounders on the team.
Well, they're active, just like Coach said. They get out there. They're not afraid. They believe they belong.
No, that's exactly right. You want a guy to get in there like that.
The corner had the open shot, and Foster with a good save, but a steal by Davis.
That's a sloppy.
And Banks with a fake on the bigger Foster. Good ball movement, and Rafe LaFrance open with the 3. Jefferson in there and a block. Once again by Jermaine O'Neal.
As you see here, Al Jefferson is being active, guys, but Jermaine O'Neal with that left hand again. You know, he's protecting that right shoulder, but he's also...
Jeff Foster. And the pick and roll to Foster, and Al Jefferson gets a piece of it, and Jermaine O'Neal follows in the basket, but I'll tell you...
in there against the All-Star O'Neal.
Well, one of the best ways to try to create a problem for him is to make him play defense with this. Well, and right now, the Pacers don't want to get in any kind of altercation argument. Then players get excited. The adrenaline flows differently. They play at a more aggressive pace. So this is to the Celtics' benefit. Start competing harder.
And now the Celtics trailing by 3. And there is Davis off balance, deflected and blocked by Jermaine O'Neal.
Okay, and this is what you want to see if the Celtics can do what they're attempting to do now. Just take their time and go out there.
Meanwhile, another block by O'Neal, his 4th of the game. Here's Miller trying for another 3.
Think about how he's playing. This
a good one-arm man.
A very good one-arm man. He's playing almost totally left-handed.
9 points on 8 rebounds, including 5 off the offensive glass in the first half. So Jefferson is in there now. O'Neal has off the bench.
And I agree with you. I like what Boston's doing. They've found something that works. They're running pin downs and pick and rolls with Ricky Davis.
Neat play by...
We're assigned this case by Captain Taylor.
There's been a change of plans. Once I get to work and they see me in action, they'll have a whole list of other bruises.
4th point here in this 3rd quarter to try to bring the Pacers to within 8. And he does with an Indiana-Detroit. No good feeling matchup, but the Celtics will have a lot to say about that. Jermaine O'Neal off of the timeout lays it in. How many times have we seen in these playoffs teams with a chance to survive or hang in there on the road with a lead with like 5 minutes remaining in the game? Can they hold on? That's where the guys like Jermaine O'Neal come up big. He has 22 and the lead from the stripe tonight.
And it's very important for the French to really play aggressively right now, too.
Al Jefferson has replaced Rafe LaFrance, who goes out with 5 fouls and 4. Crowd silent as O'Neal hits the first free throw.
With that right hand.
But he finishes on the line 13 of 16, John.
But he also showed his experience because he was not even in a position.
Inbounding. And Johnson misses, and the Boston Celtics have won it